up, you guys? So for today's video, I am going to be showing you my brand new wig from UniWigs. You could have guessed it, probably A from the title, and B, my absolute love for UniWigs. They were kind enough to send this wig to me. This is technically the same as the Perfection wig that I made. Sorry, she makes me distracted. This is technically the same wig as the Perfection wig, which was the very first wig that I ever received, and I still love it to this day. I'll throw up some pictures so that you guys can see that, and also the link to that video will be down below if you want to see me struggling terribly to like navigate how to use a wig for the first time. I'm still not a master at it by any means, but I kind of know what I'm doing now. So you might be wondering why I'm unboxing the same wig. They reached out to me and told me that they made a new version of that wig where it does not have like the lace situation in like the pot. It has like a silk cap, somewhat like you would find on like a hair topper. So I'll show you that in a second when I get out of the box. For me, it was intimidating to like go out of the house with a lace wig in the first place because there was just always that fear that someone would be able to see the lace. If someone is really like up in your space, then I feel like they can see it because I can see it. So lace can definitely be intimidating, and not even just going out but like putting it on can be a lot. So I'm really excited that they've made this version where it's kind of like a pretend scalp kind of situation at the top. You know what? I'm just gonna get it out because I sound crazy. Now, if you haven't seen my previous Perfection wig video, then this is quite exciting for you because you're seeing this wig for the first time. Like the colors and everything. Oh my god, I love it so much. So this is the Perfection wig. Kind of messed up because I just got it out of the box. It has these really pretty highlights in it. It's what I've always kind of wished I could do to my hair, but I'm never like sure enough in that decision to like go for it. I'm actually really happy that I have secondary options without having to dye my hair. Also, I will mention about this one as opposed to the original one that I got, because I know that back then I was saying that it was like quite thick and I wasn't sure if it was believable as like my hair. I thought it was just kind of like wig thick. They have actually added layers into this one, so I don't know if you can see, but like the front has like shorter bits, kind of like bangs a little bit, and then it goes like longer, which I really like because that means that I don't have to take it to the hairdressers or like try and cut it myself for it to look believable. Like this one should be pretty much ready to go like right now. They even added these really pretty curls. A lot of people say that makes a wig look more believable. I've actually not yet curled any of my wigs just because I really like straight hair for the most part. I'm very excited to see what this looks like on, but just before I do that, I want to show you the scalp. Let me see if I can get close enough. So it has lace up until like here, and then after the lace part it turns into like, I want to say like silk material. It basically just looks like a human scalp, which is really creepy. I love how they've faded like the hairline into this as well. Actually, you know what, because you guys have seen me do this so many times and like it's really difficult to do while it's on my head, I'm going to like cut this long part off first and then I'm going to put it on so you can see what it looks like. Be right back. I'm going to go snip this off real quick. So I just cut the lace off. You can see like where the silk part of it is kind of stitched on the inside. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Okay, so this is new. So in the previous Perfection wig, it only had these like comb things. So there's 1, 2, and then this guy in the back. But this one actually has 2 like extension clips, which I really like. That's going to be really nice to like secure it. Not that I had any issues before with it like falling off or anything, but you know, like it's just nice for it to feel like really snug on your head. And then of course it has this bra strap thing in the back that I literally never use. And also with this one, I noticed that like the ear tab part thing, I feel like I'm not going to have to measure it and it be as complicated as it was the first time, just because this one, I don't know, this one just seems like way more customized than the original one did. So I'm going to chuck a wig cap on real quick. They always give you one in the box, or you can go down to any pharmacy and get a wig cap. I like, well, first of all, I like the skin colored ones, and secondly, I have come to like the ones that have like 2 holes instead of it being like a swimming cap. And before, when I was putting wigs on that had a lace pot line, I was very cautious to like leave where my pot is exactly where that one was going to be, just because if you don't have it and there's just lace sitting there, you're able to see like hairs underneath the lace really well, and it just is a dead giveaway. People will 100% notice that you're wearing a wig. But at least with this one, I don't have to care about where my pot is under this because it will be completely covered. Okay, so now that I am once again at my most unattractive, I am going to, actually, I'm going to unclip these first just so we don't get into any trouble once I've already put it on. I've been watching videos of people put wigs on too, and I notice that everyone like puts their head down and then like puts it up that way. That kind of scares me and I kind of don't need to do that. I'm just gonna stick to my way. Okay, so this is the new Perfection wig and I am trying to get used to it. It is very, very like big and bouncy. I kind of feel like I should be like the news anchor on a TV show or something. I think I'm gonna like this a lot better once I straighten it, and then maybe after that I'll curl it again, maybe in a more toned down way. Like for right now, I'm not going to be gluing it down, but I can already tell this wig is gonna be a lot easier to just like chuck on and then like put a little glue in the front and then be good to go, whereas the full like lace situation ones can take a little more like configuring before you're like comfortable enough to go outside. But like for this one, I know you can see the gap right here, but if I just like pull it down, which is essentially what glue is going to be doing, look how phenomenal my scalp looks. Like this is completely realistic looking. No one would have any idea that this is not my actual hair. But for real, I cannot stand this hairstyle for like any longer, so I'm going to go straighten this and then come back so you guys can actually see what it looks like. Okay, so I just straightened it and I am even more in love with it now. I feel like this is what it would look like if I got a Brazilian blowout and like maintained the color of my hair. But I absolutely love how believable this looks as like my hair, and I feel like it would on most skin tones. I didn't mention this before, but this is real human hair, so you can do whatever you want with it. Like I just straightened it and then I got that hot comb thing that I always use on all of my wigs to like flatten the roots out because they always like stick up all crazy. And also a really fun part about this wig, which is not really relevant to the product itself but more what I chose, but this one is a lot shorter than the one that I got in the first place, and I do like that it's thinned so that it has like a lot of body up the top and then, you know, goes down thinner. That was like my go-to style in like 8th and 9th grade. I would go to a hair salon in like the Chinatown of Melbourne and I would always get this done to my hair because they did it so well. This is just like a really fun trip down memory lane for me. I don't know, I love this a lot. What do you guys think? Let me know down below what you think of this wig. Do you think it's believable? Do you think this color slash style looks weird on me? Like let me know, be honest but not cruel, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm sorry that I can't stop like fiddling with it, but it feels very soft and nice. It feels like when you just come from the hairdressers. Like it feels even better after I straightened it. But yeah, I just got this in the mail, so I was really excited and I wanted to show you guys. I get questions all the time on the video of the original version of this wig, if I still like it, if I still wear it, you know, how's it holding up after all of this time. I feel like it's been 6, maybe 7 months since I originally got that wig, and yes, I have been wearing it, not all the time, not every day, but every now and then if, you know, I'm like dressing up to go out, I will throw it on. Now that I've gotten a lot more experience putting wigs on, it is a breeze to install. I don't have to be as nitpicky about it because it's not like the blonde one where I have to kind of make sure that it like perfectly like lines up everywhere, because these ones are like closer to my natural skin color. It's just, you know, it's easy to like throw on, put the glue on, I'm good to go. Also, that wig has held up very well. It is a human hair wig just like this one, so I have styled it before. As I said, I've never curled it, but I have straightened it almost every single time I've used it. I've washed it multiple times and it has held up. It looks just as amazing, maybe even more than when I got it in the first place, just because again, I've like washed it and straightened it so many times. It has some kind of like memory of what I've been doing to it, I guess. I don't know if hair works like that, but it seems like it does. So long story short, I do recommend that wig still. It is an amazing wig. Any of the wigs that I've gotten from UniWigs, including the hair topper that I got with the bangs, I love the quality of all of them, and the reason that I continue to work with UniWigs is because I love the quality, I love the price, the service that you get from them. I would never work with a brand that I do not personally believe in, and I will always stand behind UniWigs. I will have all of the detailed information about this wig down below and the link to it, as well as the link to the previous video that I did of the original version of this wig that just has like the regular lace on top. If any of your questions aren't answered by either of those things, then please leave a comment down below. Sorry, someone just rang my doorbell and now Daisy's barking, so if you can hear like a gentle woof every now and then, that's her. But as I was saying, if you have any questions that have not been answered and you would like me to answer them, then please leave a comment down below and I will get to it ASAP. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you are actually notified when I post new videos. I post a new video every week, or at least I aim to. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my handle is Zoe Cavey, but I will leave that also down below. Any technical information that you ever want to know is usually down in the description bar. I love you so much, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!